Buenos dias. Very well, thank you. Good morning. So our plan is to fly to Cusco. Is this possible? Coffee was introduced to Peru in the late 1700s with two Arabica varietals, Typica and Bourbon, now accounting for 60% of Peru's coffee exports. Peru exports newer varietals as well, such as Caturra and Catimor. It is home to over 200,000 smallhold farmers dotted all over the country. My Peruvian coffee trail begins in Lima, the capital of Peru. Then I'm heading straight to the higher altitude coffees of Quillabamba via a plane trip to Cusco. Getting to Quillabamba was a little more difficult than first anticipated. But after a little negotiation, a few hours waiting around with my best Spanish, we had arranged a ride. ¿Usted?
Conductor? Sí, prazer. Toby? It's only about 5.5 hour trip. We should get there about 10 or 11 tonight. We started at about 9 o'clock this morning, so that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Crazy. We just found a car to take us up into the hills to see the coffee. 3 or 4 of us in there with a lot of luggage. So I have even some on my lap. But, you know, it's all worth it. Only 5.5 hour drive. And I've got a book.
My exposure to Peruvian coffee had been limited to a few mild styles that performed well as espressos due to the mainly low acidity, balance and chocolate notes. But then I encountered something completely different at a coffee show in the US. Our first stop in Quillabamba was to visit John Carlos, an exporter, miller and coffee trader. The next morning, he was keen to show us the local produce collected from the smallhold farms in the area.
We take the example for each bag to make sure what kind of quality we will buy from the farms.
I see.
So this lady's...
Your quality controllers now, she's taken the skins off.
Yes.
And she's running through the screen.
Yes.
So this stuff's been sorted here. What varieties have you got here?
Well, this is a regular coffee. I mean, it's not good quality. It has a lot of black coffee, green coffee, you know, different types, probably, or stones, whatever. But over here we have a difference. I mean, this one is best quality. It's organic and special. The best quality over here.
Yeah. So from one farmer you could get a good quality percentage, and also
they have
a lesser quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because always we have market for those qualities.
Well, we'll go and have a look.
We can visit one farm right now.
Okay.
Ready?
Good one. Okay.
Let's go.
As a result of land reforms in the 1960s, coffee farming in Peru has ended up in the hands of the small farm holders. Although some might argue this has crippled Peru's potential for meaningful coffee export, for specialty coffee buyers like myself, it's just about perfect.
1 year ago, like this. Right now, the tree is like this, fresh, strong. This is gold. This is gold for us.
Fresh leaves, some rain.
Yes. You want to see another farm or just around here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, that was-
The high altitudes of Peru's mountainous regions is perfect for growing the Arabica varietal. And the higher the altitude, the denser the coffee bean. The higher up you are, the thinner the air. So we stopped at a friend's of John Carlos's to get a natural little help for the lack of oxygen.
And this is slightly dry, this leaf, so
This is a dry leaves.
you can use fresh as well.
Yeah, it is. This cover is more than 42 proteins.
42 proteins
When they mix
with the saliva.
With the saliva, yes.
42 proteins.
Yes?
How many do I have to eat to get strong?
No, just
Yeah.
probably.
I'm feeling a bit better already.
Really?
Let's start working, huh?
Okay, go ahead.
With a belly full of coca leaves, 42 proteins and plenty of oxygen coursing through our veins, we were now ready to visit our first smallhold farmer.
This guy's very self-sufficient. Look at this. Catimor? Todos catimor?
The most is typical.
Most is
He
typical.
tried to put catimor.
Yeah. And he's got some roses going. There's an over here. Some pine trees for wood, for timber. Shade trees. I like it here. He's so excited about this maracujá tree. He's planting 5,000 of them over there where he's been preparing the land. He's been planting some trees for shade, and in a year or two he'll be collecting more seeds to plant in his little seedling area over there, and soon he'll have a lot of these because they're nice and strong and resistant to the rain. He's got the best view in Quillabamba. If you look over the edge there and not walk over the edge, you'll enjoy what is a spectacular view of the Quillabamba town, and you can hear the hum of the trucks and everything go by. Señor, gracias por mostrar su finca.
Gracias a usted también, señor, por la visita que nos ha hecho a la
Gracias.
humilde finca.
Finca. Boa finca, boa vista.
Sí.
Gracias. Ciao.
Poverty is an ongoing problem in Peru, and some of Peru's farmers today turn to the illegal production and sale of coca leaves. But steps such as starting local co-ops in some of Peru's larger towns have helped stem this trend. John Carlos wanted to show us one more farm before we left, saying it was just too beautiful to pass up.
Buenos dias. Here we've got some parchment coffee, or pergamino as they call it in Peru. This has been dried out, the reason being the soil's so moist here. As you can see, it's a pretty good sized bean. This is the end of the crop. It's the last couple of bags they got, so we might bring this home with us.
After witnessing the Peruvian coffee process, it was finally my chance to be able to sample the distinctive fruity flavours of this region. Today we've had a dream run. We've gone and visited all the fincas up in the hills. We've come back, we just got back. It's been a 12-hour day. And look what we've got. We've got 4 different samples of coffee. Each sample has some pergamino in there, cleaned off and roasted today. Straight into some cupping. Beautiful. I'll be honest and say these coffees were a little safe tasting for me, but they do produce a very evenly balanced and consistent cup. One I've already got an emotional attachment to because I visited there today, Senora Dominga Huiza Hualpa from the Matariato area. Already it displays very nice aromatics. It's good. That's good. Either that or it was my heart. Peru's amazing countryside, warm, genuine people, and great tasting coffee make it one experience I won't forget and one memorable coffee trail.